Hello everyone, as you might have seen by the title of the video, we are doing another Unused and Unseen episode, today's being Pokemon Black and White 2. Now the reason I picked the second installment over the first is because when I was little this was the first Pokemon game I received, and despite not beating it, I still had many fun memories playing it. Now enough rambling, go grab your Pokeballs as we encounter some unused and unseen content. To start us off, we have two unused weather animations meant for both Thunderous and Tornadus. Since these Pokemon can't ever be found in Black and White 2, these two weather effects go unused. Now if you like unused graphics and placeholders, buckle up as we've got a ton of them. Mostly for PokeStar Studios, a section in the game where the player can participate in making movies for a cinema. To start us off, we have three cutscene placeholders, the first one being the male player in his normal clothing, which is never seen in any movies. The other two are greyed out versions of the male and female portraits. Now considering the fact that we have a lot of these graphics, I'll quickly show each piece of them as we go along. We have a UFO and a shiny variant of it. Like most PokeStar Studio shinies, they're just a silhouette of the normal versions of them. We also have a white door, black door, Mechatyranitar, Mechatyranitar 2, the monster boss, which looks extremely similar to Zero from the Kirby series, the transport, F-00, shiny F-00, F-002, these being F-00s for second form. A shiny version of this form also happens to exist in the files. Now I hope you aren't getting tired of unused graphics just yet, as we have a few more to go. We have two placeholder graphics for both Monica in her first and second encounter, two unused placeholder graphics for the Black Belt, and two for Bryson Man. However, for some reason, these use the sprite of Victini with a different colour palette, and last but not least, two placeholders for the Pink Smeargle. Now with unused graphics finally out of the way, let's move on to some unused audio. In the files, we only have 3 pieces of unused audio this time. They're meant for sound tests labelled as SEQ_BGM_MSL_DI_1 through 3 respectively. Now on to some unused text strings in the game, starting off with some unused weather text lines stating the following. Fog crept up as thick as soup, the fog lifted, the sandstorm rages, and the hail crashes down. Next up, we have some unused text for characters in the game. This line of text can be forced in as NPC text in Nimbasa City's musical theatre, and states, "In fact, this person does not exist." It's unclear as to why this was left unused in the game, but if I had to guess, there might have been a point in development where via internet people could join others in the musical, and if they got disconnected, this text string would show. Next up, we have some unused text for the protagonist's mum, in which when calling her in-game via the X-Transceiver, depending on where you are in the game, she'll say different things. Most places where the X-Transceiver cannot be used has dialogue of her. These places include the Plasma Frygate, in which she states, "What? The Plasma Frygate? Never heard of it. Should I go have a look and see what it's like?" The Entralink? Entralink? I don't know about that. Is there a place like that in the Unova region? Route 10? I liked Route 10. There was something lyrical about it. The Royal Unova? The Royal Unova? A cruise ship from Castilia? You're getting pretty fancy. So, which is it going to be? Are you going to have fun battling, or enjoy the sights? Now to the topic of unobtainable shiny Pokemon. For the sake of consistency, every Pokemon game is given a shiny variant. Most shiny Pokemon have been obtainable through random chance encounters or event distributions, including most legendary Pokemon. However, a few Pokemon cannot be obtained in this form without hacking, and as a consequence, normal players would never be able to see their shiny coloration. To start, we have shiny Reshiram and Zekrom, that couldn't be caught shiny until a Mega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. then followed by Shiny Victini, which cannot be caught at all in Black and White 2, and was shiny locked during the event distribution. It could be caught through in Black and White, and its shiny form is yet to be officially distributed by Nintendo ever since. And last but not least, Shiny Caldo and Meloetta. These Pokemon were only distributed in their normal forms through events, and no distribution of their shinies were ever planned. And now one more final thing, we have a regional difference in Roxy, the Poison type gym leader's gym. In the international releases of the game, her band spells out the word Pokemon, but in the Japanese version, Roxy and her gang spell out the word Dogars, which is the Japanese name for coughing. Wow, that was a lot of unused content for this episode. Who knew PokeStar Studios had that many unused graphics inside it? And with that, we round off another episode of Unused and Unseen. I hope you enjoyed watching, and a huge thanks to Miss Textures for the thumbnail art. The Tumblr will be linked in the description of the video, so make sure to follow them. And if you like the video, why not join our Discord? The link will also be in the description as well. Catch you later, trainers!